Pines Hotel, always the latest in innovations here in the Catskills, always trying to stay one step ahead of the competitors. The Concorde, the Kutchers, the Nevele has now developed their latest and greatest innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, walk with me if you would. Yes, it's indoor parking. Let me show you this here. Notice how with the right care you can actually break right into the wall without damaging any nearby passerbyers. Turns out the gentleman actually wanted to go for a quick dip, couldn't quite make it through the thoroughfare into the pool area. Let's take a different vantage point.
All right, you got this? You want to move? You won't be running all over the damn tow truck.
The gentleman says that the clutch popped on him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if that's true or not. It popped, and the guy popped into the wall. Can we get George in the picture here? Security guard on duty. All right. And of course, George, the one that made the very famous joke, "What's brown and sits in the corner of a courtroom, jury duty." Excuse me, sir. Did you see what happened? Don't worry, we won't give it to immigration. Now we're ready for the tedious and very meticulous chore of towing the car back out of the wreckage. You can see the tow trucks are already here. We have a gentleman in a Met hat. Sir, did you see what happened at all? Maybe we could interview this gentleman here. What happened? What happened?
He was coming up from this direction, and he suddenly swerved over. What made him? Another car might have been coming down. I don't know. Something made him swerve over, and he hit the abutment here.
Something made him swerve. Let me ask you this. Do you know, did he eat lunch here today?
I have no idea.
No lunch. All right. If we listen closely, you might be able to hear some nice screeching and the breaking of glass, the crunching of wood, the deteriorating of a hotel. A quick look over here. You can see the gentleman has been loaded into the Fallsburg Volunteer Fire Department Rescue Squad truck, and of course there's been heavy damage to the gentleman's pride and ego. If we could just talk with this gentleman over here for a second. I don't know, sir, your name?
David Rigby.
David Rigby, and were you in witness to what actually happened here this afternoon?
No, actually, that's why I came over. I was hoping to get some information from you. I just happened to walk out my room, going on my way to rehearsal, and saw the crowd and the ambulance and the police cars.
Well, I'll give you as much as I know. From what I understand, a blind man was actually given a license to drive in the state of New York, and he said the clutch popped on him, and he shot 20 feet in through the Marlboro wing of the building here. We just had recent news that it was a ploy. He was put up by Mark Kutcher. He was given $15. He was actually a bum off the streets, and it's a ploy to, of course, kill the Pines Hotel business on this. And it is summertime. Crazy things happen in the summer.
Yes, people do tend to get wild and crazy and let their hair down and, go flying through buildings and, get wild and crazy with their cars.
Wearing chicken outfits.
Yes, true. That's very true.
David, thanks for talking with us.
Sir.
Yes, can we get this gentleman on? Yes, sir.
Where's the guy that got hurt?
In the hospital.
They just took the gentleman away in a vehicle. He was wearing some blankets. He was just shaken up. All right, if we could see this now. While the police are here, another accident report. All the way up there, a lady has just fallen. It's always a pleasure to have with us here at the Pines Hotel Mr. Morris Spellman, the hotel's naturalist, and his lovely wife and friend. Morris, we noticed that in the hallway there, the gentleman has pushed some shrubbery into the hallway of the Marlboro. Is there of a technical nature something that might be called now that the shrubbery's in the hallway as opposed to in the ground and growing?
Hallway. Let's see, which hallway?
You know what they had there?
Yeah.
In front.
Yeah, well, actually, it's not really in the hallway. It's outside the hallway.
Yeah, is that...
Yeah.
The gentleman's car pushed. Would that be called like displaced greenery now, or is there a new term for that?
Now you got the right word, the right number of words. Displaced greenery.
Displaced greenery would be it. All right, thank you, Morris. Thank you. Nice talking with you. It's Morris Spellman, hotel naturalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Speedy Garfin. Speedy, if we could talk to you for just a moment. Speedy Garfin, saxophone player, musician extraordinaire. A guy just flew through the. Watch yourself, or we'll have another lawsuit. Gentleman just said he was clutching or something, and this car shot 23 right through a wall there. He says it was an accident. How do you feel on this?
Well, judging from the trajectory of the front hood, it reminds me of a Pontiac in 1939 that did the very same thing in a hotel called the Windsor. It was very odd. I walked by, it was about the same time, it was just after lunch. And obviously the man failed his driving test. And I would not drive with that person.
I see. And so there are no rumors that he wanted to get into showbiz by doing a Ted Kennedy imitation. There's no.
No, there's no Chappaquiddick within at least 14 miles of South Fallsburg.
Okay, Speedy. Thank you very much. Have a good
Pleasure,
day. We'll
George.
see you later.
Sir.
All right. So we can go back here to where the action is. It's bad. It's bad. It's not only bad for the hotel. It's bad for the guests and for the people. How do you feel about this? Could you share with us?
Well, we were frightened, and this is our car right alongside of it.
So your car came very close to a disastrous situation here.
Right. Yes.
And do you think a gentleman like this should have a license to drive, or do you think it was just purely an accident?
Comment on that. I think it was an accident. I
Think
think anyone would want to do that.
No truth to the rumor that he was Evel Knievel's half-brother?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just came out when I heard the crash.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's come back over here. All right.
Joe, get out of the way. They want to put
Yeah, I think you're going to need more than a dust thing for this. Warren, can I speak for you for a second? Let me just. All right, now here's a guy. He says that the clutch popped out on him, and then he flew. His car flew 30 feet in the air and landed in the Marlboro Wing. How do you feel about something like this?
It's possible.
It's possible? Have you ever tried this?
No,
Not even in a deep stupor, Warren?
no.
All right. But honestly, I mean, isn't this quite an aggravation to you? I mean, here at the wall, look at this. There's no wall here. And luckily for us, it's not raining. It's a nice, cool, breezy day. But it's not raining. There's no hurricane weather. This is a pain in your ass, ain't it?
Somewhat.
Okay, thanks, Warren. Nice talking to you. A man of few words, but certainly a man, I think. Let's come over here. Let's speak. Oh, and what's a video without the owner's lovely daughter?
Go right ahead. Take. See? Who's that?
And father-in-law?
Oh. I mean, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
Do you know who that is?
Danielle, what do you think about this? What do you think about the guy driving through the wall?
Yeah. What happened? That's pretty bad, isn't it?
Huh? You think it's kind of bad? Do you think it's weird that he would do something like that?
It was an accident,
Huh?
right, Danielle? Danielle thinks it's an accident.
Yeah. He didn't have much to say. He wasn't a friend, was he? All right.
How the hell did he get a car in here?
I don't know. And it's a shame, too, because they were thinking about putting some shades up there, weren't they? Some blinds?
Well, he wouldn't have been able to see because he went through. So ends another story, another day, another fun-filled weekend at the Pines Hotel. Well, did he go into the building, the house?